Today in this video, I'm taking you on a tour of one of the biggest infrastructure projects in the history of the city of Edmonton. I'll show you what's been completed so far, what's currently in progress, and I'll show you what's yet to come. This is the Yellowhead Freeway conversion update. Buckle up, partner, and let's go. The Yellowhead Highway, also known as Highway 16, is a major east-west route across Western Canada that is part of the Trans-Canada Highway system. The highway runs from Masset on Graham Island in BC to Portage-la Prairie, which is near Winnipeg, Manitoba. The Yellowhead cuts right through North Edmonton and is a major trade route for trucking in the city. The scope of this project is massive. This is a $1.1 billion mega project. The project highlights include turning this entire section of highway into a true freeway with no stopping, which means the removal of 8 at-grade signalized intersections with traffic lights, new interchanges at 121st and 127th Street. This is really important because over the years, several of the Yellowhead signalized intersections have been among the most dangerous and notorious for serious collisions and fatalities. Nearly 1,000 collisions have occurred each year on the Yellowhead in the past decade. The new free-flow design is anticipated to help prevent a lot of these collisions. Other upgrades include a new shared-use pathway and improved sidewalk connections, which will allow those who want to walk, cycle, and roll with efficient options to cross the corridor. The entire Yellowhead is also being widened to make a minimum of 3 free-flow lanes each way for the entire section. And certain sections of the project are also having noise wall replacements. Currently, about 80,000 vehicles use this Yellowhead route daily, and traffic volume is expected to grow significantly up to 155,000 vehicles per day by 2047. Construction began in 2020 and is projected to be completed in 2 years in late 2027. As you can see, a lot has already been completed, and I'm a little bit late to the party. But with 2 full years of construction ahead, I think it's worth following, and I will bring updates as the construction progresses. Alright, I'll start the tour here on the Yellowhead in the west end of the city, driving eastbound. Just coming up on the 156th Street overpass here. This section has already been completed and it's nice. 3 lanes each way and the pavement is in really good condition here. As we approach the 149th Street turnoff, here's what the intersection used to look like. North and southbound traffic would previously have to cross the Yellowhead, and there was a signalized intersection here at 149th. This is one of the 8 intersections that have been removed. There is no interchange here, and if you're driving north or southbound on 149th, you are no longer able to cross the Yellowhead. Because of this, the 156th Street overpass has become the de facto way to get across the Yellowhead now. Here's a side view of 149th Street looking southbound. What you're seeing here are new dedicated one-way service roads in the eastbound and westbound directions for improved access to St. Albert Trail, 142nd, 149th, and 156th Street businesses and adjacent communities. This entire section of the Yellowhead has also had a speed limit increase from 70 kilometers an hour up to 80 with the removal of these intersections. Here at 142nd Street, things are looking good as well. This intersection was previously signalized, and just like 149th Street, it too has been removed. No interchange was put in here either though. This isn't the greatest in my opinion, but with the overall cost of the project and considering that an overpass is easily $100 million these days, I can see why they left these 2 interchanges out. Here at the St. Albert Trail exit, not much to report. Things are looking good and this phase of construction has been completed. Next, as we head to 127th Street, this is where things get really heavy with construction work. This will be one of the new interchanges that are installed, and tunneling work is currently underway. Here's what the City of Edmonton's rendering shows for this interchange. It's quite impressive in size and scope, and compared to this, it will be excellent. Next, I'm passing by the 121st Street exit, and this to me is where the most impressive and exciting part of the project is happening. Construction is well underway, and as we pass by on the north side of Blatchford, you can see a lot of work taking place. Here's what the end product will look like when it's finished. A new roadway seen here will connect traffic from 121st Street all the way to 107th Street, and this will tie into the new 121 Street interchange to provide access to the Yellowhead. This new connector roadway will run through the north end of the Blatchford neighborhood and will be complete with a shared use path. Here you can see where the future LRT bridge will run over the Yellowhead and CN train tracks for the future Metro line extension. This bridge will also be complete with a cycling path included. The only downside to this design that I see is, if you are driving north on 107th Street and want to go eastbound on the Yellowhead, you'll need to drive all the way west to the 121 Street exit before being able to access the freeway. Of course, in that scenario, however, you could always skip this whole 107th Street exit and drive over to 97th Street and access the freeway from there. Moving past 107th Street towards 97th Street, it looks like some median replacement work is currently underway. Work on this phase from 97th Street to 82nd Street has been completed. This section was previously 3 lanes in each direction with no signalized intersections, so not a lot of work to do here. The noise barrier, seen on the right-hand side, has been replaced here along the south side of the road. Fort Road between 66th Street and Yellowhead Trail is now open to full capacity. The new widened road features 3 lanes for both northbound and southbound traffic and improved access to businesses via the new 125th Avenue Collector Road. This new Collector Road links Yellowhead Trail, Industrial Heights, and local commercial businesses west of Fort Road along 82nd Street. The city is also making improvements to Yellowhead Trail between Wayne Gretzky Drive and 61st Street. This work includes removing the signalized intersection at 66th Street and nearby direct access along Yellowhead Trail to support safe and efficient traffic flow. The long-term plan for 66th Street is a partial interchange, and the removal of the signalized intersection will begin next year in 2026. New pedestrian and active transportation connections along Yellowhead Trail and 66th Street will also be added to improve connectivity to the neighborhood. This is being called a partial interchange because westbound traffic won't have an on or off ramp onto 66th Street. Rather, traffic would exit onto 61st Street to access businesses in the area. This was no doubt done to save money. As we continue east to 50th Street and then beyond towards the Anthony Henday, the work has all been completed here. The east widening project upgraded Yellowhead Trail to 6 lanes, 3 each way, from 61st Street to the North Saskatchewan River. Road widening and resurfacing was completed in 2021, overhead sign installations and landscaping was completed in 2022. And that concludes my update for the Yellowhead Freeway conversion project. I'm excited about these improvements. I think this new design will really improve traffic flow and greatly improve safety. Looking back at the past 10 years of Edmonton collision data, the 66th Street, 121st Street, and 127th Street intersections in particular have consistently ranked among the top 10 worst in the city. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. This video was brought to you by Urban Motion. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel.